people, I have some exciting news and then I have something I want to talk about. But first things first, hopefully all you guys are having a good day. Today's Thursday. It's almost the end of the week, thank God. But I wanted to come on and say I had some amazing news that I found out yesterday. I had my first review at Trader Joe's. I didn't think that it was like an actual review. Vincent told me that it was practice, and so I was like, okay, you know, like I got nervous, and so I was like, okay, like this is like, you know, like things like that like make me nervous, you know, I get really nervous. And so I went into it thinking that it's just a practice review, you know, like when you do actual reviews at Trader Joe's, you get a raise, and it kind of depends, if you have a really good performance, if you, like, do really well, and things like that, then you get, like, a certain amount of a raise or whatever, and so, did I even clean these? Sorry, but I got a raise. I got, like, a 75-cent raise, and I was like, I couldn't believe it, because I was like, I didn't think, you know, and so I told him, and he was like, he couldn't believe it either. He was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, that's so cool. And so, he had asked, one of his friends, one of the Frozen guys, if he's heard of anyone, like, getting a raise, or getting a review this early and getting a raise. And he was like, no. And so I'm just like, well, I guess I don't know, I guess they're, like, really impressed with me or something, because, like, if anything, I would have thought that happened to Vincent, not me, like, but yeah, sorry, I got stretched, but yeah, I thought that was really cool, and that really, like, made my day, because I told him, I was like, I don't know, like, I thought I wasn't gonna do as good as I thought, but, you know, he was like, he said, you know, like, I think you'll be, like, pleasantly surprised and stuff, and it was, like, that was really cool, and I was excited, and I told my parents, like, you know, like, I got a raise, and people don't get a raise this early, you know, or actual reviews this early, you know, so, like, that made me happy, you know, and then the other thing, I've addressed this, like, one other time, and currently there is actually no reason to be doing it, but I do want to do it, just to clarify where I stand on this, and I'm gonna wait before this video cuts me off so I can talk. Okay, so I know that I do share things on here. I don't share everything. I would like to make that very clear. Nobody from my vlogs knows me personally, and I don't think that's an issue. I think it's okay to talk about general things and have, like, discussions, like, that's fine, you know, I don't have an issue with that. I do that with people all the time, you know, but I have a problem when, like, you act like you know me personally, you know, and I'm not even, like, I'm literally only talking about this one person. I blocked him because I became uncomfortable, because, like, I didn't want to be friends anymore. I just didn't, you know, but in case, for whatever reason, I'm being stalked, I'm just gonna talk about it, because I don't, but we were friends for, like, 8 months or something, and then I, you know, talked about how, like, I had a crush on this guy, I'm gonna ask him out, Vincent, basically, and then I got this very lengthy, confession of feelings in my DMs when I posted that. It's like, I'm never ever gonna date someone online. I'm never ever gonna date someone on a dating app. And this dude had the audacity to ask me, like, twice, like, why is it a no? It's like, you need to fucking understand, if I say no, it's not gonna happen, okay? You should respect it the first time at the bare minimum, you know? And, like, he is the prime example of why, like, exactly why I never wanted to date online, because there's weird people that get all goofy and get this parasocial, like, relationship with you, and it's very strange. Like, they need help, you know? But yeah, I'm pulling it up on my computer because, like, I'm gonna give specific examples because I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care, you know? But I'm trying to think, like, and it's like, he kept trying to, like, press it too. It's like, don't test me, you know? Like, I don't care. I will block whoever makes me feel uncomfortable because this is my space to feel comfortable and do whatever I want here, you know? Like, you don't get to come in and, like, ruin that for me, you know? And so, like, it's even a situation where it's like, it's not my fault that you got hung up. Like, I didn't get hung up. It's not my problem. I don't care. I don't spend any time thinking, like, and it's like, it's weird because he definitely did, you know? And it's like, you just need help, buddy. But, like, this is not my fault at all. Like, I did not do anything. And, like, the other things that made me mad was, like, he said, you know, like, if I lived there, I would keep asking you out until you finally say yes. It's like, so you want to pressure a girl? You know? And I was like, I told Vincent, I was like, everything that he said, he sounds like a predator. Like, I don't even, like, I know, like, I don't even know him, like, personally. So it's like, you should not be acting like you know me so well. Like, I considered you a good friend, but you are not a close friend. You are not a best friend, you know? I only have 2 guy best friends, but I haven't talked to them in 2 years. We've just been busy with life and things. But they're still my good friends, you know? But, like, the audacity, you know? Like, dude doesn't even know my middle name. Don't even sit there and say, like, you know me so well. Like, no, you fucking don't. You know? Like, that's the thing about social media. It is a highlight reel of life. And that's fine, you know? There's no issue with just posting about good things, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But, not only that, there was also, I'm trying to find, I sent Vincent the screenshots of, like, I got endless paragraphs, guys. Like, I had to scroll for a little bit. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like, nobody should do that, you know? But yeah, like, this has made me very mad again because I didn't know that I got, like, 3 other emails. I saw the one that I was sent in, like, December for Christmas, you know, like, wishing me a Merry Christmas. It's called, like, dude should have taken a hint that I blocked him, like, back in August, and if I'm not responding to you, that's because I do not want to talk to you. And I only mean that, and, like, if I blocked you everywhere else, not in, like, a general thing, I'm so sorry that there are, like, DMs that I need to answer still. I forget. Please don't, you know, like, don't take it personally. But I'm talking in this very specific, like, instance where, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so, I actually, like, I found it yesterday when I was, I logged into my, like, my business, email, because I've been doing a lot of, like, growth on YouTube. Like, I'm literally gonna get monetized by, like, tomorrow or whatever, because I'm, like, so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is really exciting because that means a lot of people are gonna see my covers and things like that. So I think it's really cool, you know? Like, it's, like, I've been trying to get there since, like, 2020, you know? Like, this has been a long time coming, and I finally found, like the perfect way to, like, hit 1,000, because it was really hard, you know, just posting covers, so I had to find, like, other things that I wanted to post, you know? But yeah, anyways, I saw that I got 3 other emails, and one of them had fucking paragraphs again, which is ridiculous, you know? Like, I don't need you to send, but yeah, let me, like, I'm gonna talk about it, because you know what, this is my account, and this dude had the audacity to, like, imply that Vincent was telling me to cut him off. It's like, no, that was my decision. I told Vincent, I was like, I'd be damned if, like, I'm told who I can and can't talk to. Like, he knows better than to do that anyways, but, like, and I'd be damned too, because, like, my mom did not raise me like that, you know? Like, I'm not gonna fucking just, like, do whatever I'm told. Like, who do you think you are? Like, I'm my own person. I have my own thoughts and feelings, and, like, can do whatever I want, you know? But, like, you know what I mean? So, like, it made me really mad, because I don't care what people say about me anymore, really. Like, I just don't care. But, like, don't imply that my boyfriend is, like, controlling or something, because that's gonna make me really mad, because that, like, you don't even fucking like, you don't even, like, know me personally to even say that. Like, my parents like him, my brother likes him, they talk about Pokemon and things all the time when, we have to pick up my brother. Like, my best friend Alora likes him and thinks he's nice and things like that. Like, if you are not one of my close people, you don't get to sit there and say, like, you know, like, I really hope that, like, he's not, you know, telling you who you can and can't talk to. Like, I didn't ask. How about that? You know, like, I don't need your approval. Like it's a parasocial thing. It's like, people get fucking goofy over it, you know? It's so weird. But yeah, because I was like, at first I was like, I'm gonna respond back, you know, like, in stuff like that. But Vincent was like, you know, like, he's gonna think that, you know, I said it. And I was like, well, it's not, because it'd be coming from me. But it's better to verbally say, you know. But really got it, like, it grinded my gears, and that's why I'm talking about it, because if I had seen it back then, I still would have talked about it, because I think that it's something that needs to be addressed anyways. Like, a reminder that you don't always fully know people on the internet, so please do not act like it, because that just makes you look really weird, you know. Like, it is fine to be friends with people, but don't act like you were, like, you know them, like, so much better than, like, other people. It's like, no. And especially with this dude, I never confided in him, so I don't know why he thinks that, you know. But yeah, like, another thing that made me really mad was the fact that, like, he said he started crushing on me in, like, December of 2021. And so, I was still 18. I did not turn 19 till last August, you know? And I wasn't even 18 for that long. And dude was like, if there was an opportunity, like, if he saw an opportunity, that he would fly down. Like, that's very fucking creepy. Like, that's really weird. Like, I was like, how does he not realize how he fucking sounds? He sounds like a weirdo, you know? But give me a minute, I'm trying to get to my email. But yeah, I got like 4 emails total about this, and dude couldn't take the hint that I literally did, like, it was not up for discussion with me. Because it was my decision. Don't know why he just couldn't accept that. Like, one thing that made me mad when I saw this, was that, I'm reading it right now. He didn't understand it in the beginning. I didn't fucking ask you to. It is not for anyone to understand. I don't care if you don't understand. It's, like, I literally could not ask, you know, if you, like, I couldn't give a shit if anyone did or, like, didn't approve of my relationship. I don't fucking care. Like, kiss my ass, bro. Like, I don't care. And then another thing that made me mad is, like, we were talking about Motley Crue at the time, and, you know, like, he was like, I wasn't degrading you for liking them or, like, being, or trying to be vicious that I attended the show. One, I don't care if anyone's opinion of me changes for the fact that I like Motley Crue. Like, again, that's not my problem. I don't care. And the second thing about attending the show, I don't care. I'm gonna go to whatever concert I want with no one else's approval, you know? Like, if I want to go, I'm gonna go. I will find someone to go with me, because I don't go to concerts by myself, you know? Like, Vincent and I are going to the Zombies. It was either, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for anybody's approval, you know? That's my decision, you know? And then, there was another thing. Where was it at? That really pissed me off. Oh yeah, so he was like, so I don't condone your relationship with him. I didn't ask. I really don't fucking care, because to me, you are a stranger over the internet. I do not know you well enough to consider you anything else, you know? But yeah, like, sorry that this is a rant, but, I mean, even with this, it's like, he's obviously, like, making it something it's not. Like, it's literally, I got uncomfortable, I didn't want to be friends anymore, I blocked you. Deal with it. You know? It made me uncomfortable, the fact that he liked me, and I still felt like he did. And he was saying, you know, like, oh, he promises that that's not the way he feels anymore. he honest to God respects my relationship. I don't believe that. People could just say shit and not mean it. I don't believe that, because he's still a stranger of the internet. I don't believe anything that he says, you know? So, I don't care. I didn't lose sleep over it, you know? But, I did want to bring that up. I am at the full discretion to do what makes me feel comfortable. I want to make that very clear. And again, I have no problem discussing music with people, but if you're gonna get goofy like that and get all weird and like shit like that, then I'm blocking you. It's not difficult to not do that, you know? But yeah, that's basically everything I had to say about that. And I don't know if he keeps up with me, like just looking at my social media and things, but this is also going on YouTube in case that is the case, because when you hear it verbally, then maybe, you know, like someone like that would believe it. But like either way, it's not my problem that, you know, that was all something for you. Like, great, I didn't ask, you know. So anyways, sorry about that, but I just wanted to discuss and make it very clear that I'm not tolerating that here at all. Like, I am always down to, like, to be friends and talk about music with people, but yeah, like, if you're gonna get weird, that, like, it's just not gonna happen, okay? It's just not, you know, like, if I find out, or, like, even, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not hard to not be weird, you know? Like, and dude's 23 and was saying all that. You know, like, it's, like, I know he's a year older than Vincent, but still, like, that's major weird. Especially, like, considering I had just turned 18 in August that year. Like, people are fucking weird. That's the point of this, you know? That, like, that's exactly why I don't share everything over the internet, because people get goofy like that. So, anyways, with that being said, hopefully you guys have a good day and all the things, and I'll chat with you guys soon. Yeah, also, before I go, I do also want to clarify what I meant, but, like, or, well, no, I already explained it, but, like, pressuring and stuff, I didn't actually, like, it was, what I mean is, like, consistently pushing, like, I didn't feel pressured to do shit. I got mad when I saw all of that, but I responded respectfully because I, like, at first, yeah, I still wanted to be friends. I thought that, like, I wouldn't feel weird about it, and then obviously I still did, and so I did what would make me feel better and protect my peace by blocking him. But, sure, I lost my train of thought, hang on. Sorry, but yeah, it just made me mad that he just, like, couldn't accept that it was, like, a no, and, like, he was even asking me, like, if, like, if he's, like, or what did he say, like, something about, like, am I just not your type or something? Blonde hair and blue eyes, literally my boyfriend. Everything, like, personality-wise, like, my boyfriend is, like, Vincent is my dream guy. Like, I told him, like, the other day, I was like, honestly, if I don't see you for a few days, I start to think that you're, like, a dream in my head. But not literally. I was also, like, joking, but, like, you know? Like, I waited to date because I'm dating to marry, and I know what I was looking for, you know? And so, it made me mad because I was like, one, my type is none of your fucking business. Why the fuck are you asking me? And there was also a lot of oversharing of personal details that I did not ask for, like previous relationship things. Like, I don't know why you're telling me, because it's none of my business. I know that for a fact. But I found it because I sent Vincent the screenshots because I got paragraphs. It was absolutely ridiculous. But, like, you know, like, personalities and interests are exactly the same. It's like, no, like, none of you have seen me get mad, like, in, like, other things, like, No one on here knows me well enough to say that. That is the most entitled shit that I've ever heard in my life. Like, and then even, like, him asking about, like, physical appearance, is that not attractive? It's like, that's so weird. Like, why? But yeah, like, I'm like, yeah, like, it was really weird. Like, to me, like, all of this is just red flags, because this, like, it just seems very weird anyways. But yeah, like, I got told whether he, like, does drugs or drinks or whatever. It's like, I didn't ask. Like, I don't care who does what. That's none of my business. And then even, like, personal thing about, like, ever being intimate or not. It's like, I didn't ask. I don't know why you're telling me. You know? Like, I don't give a shit. That is not my business. I know that's not my business, you know? But yeah, that's what I meant by, like, clarifying and defining what I meant by pressure, because it was more consistent. But yeah, if anything, it was just very disrespectful, because, like, when someone tells you, like, no, do not continue. That should be a given, and, like, like, you know what I mean? Like, it is not hard to just back off. But, yeah, like, it was also, like, other weird things, like, I'm trying to find it. He went on to list shit that he loves about me. Do not tell me that. That's fucking weird. If any of you do that, I'm blocking you. There is no, like, do not do that. I don't mind if it's a compliment, like, oh, like, I love your dress, things like that. Like, that's fine. That is normal things to say. Not like, I love your smile or other shit. Like, I didn't ask, bro. Seriously. Yeah, or even I got I just love everything about you. Bro, you do not know me. I know this is a full rant, but I want to make it abundantly clear what I will tolerate, you know? I don't have to do this. I could have just not said anything, because it is completely at my discretion to do so, but I wanted to, because I want to address it. I feel like it needed addressing, you know? But where is... Oh yeah, and then also, like, the next day, I got, like, a message about, you know, like, a guy could be working for so long to get to know a girl, and then, a guy that she's only known for 3 weeks gets the first opportunity. It's so unfair. This is actually what he said to me. And again, I said, like, I think the day before that I was gonna ask Vincent out, that I was gonna do it. I don't need any, like, I wasn't asking for anyone's permission. I was saying what I was gonna do. No one's gonna tell me what I can and can't do. I'm an independent woman, okay? I make my own decisions. Ain't no one gonna tell me what to fucking do, okay? But, like, he had the audacity to say that. It's like, bro, you were just some random ass dude on the internet. Vincent is a guy that I know in real life, that I have known for, like, I've actually almost known him for a year, which is really cool. But, like, we'd been friends for a while at that point, and I felt, I still obviously feel comfortable. But, like, I didn't have a crush on him at first, but I got to know him, and I started having one, you know? So it was incredibly weird that, you know, he was like, it's unfair, like, kiss my ass, I don't care. And if, like, it was the whole thing of trying to guilt trip, you know, saying how this affected him, how he's so sad about this. And it's like, this is not my problem. You're trying to make it my problem, but it's not my problem. It's just not, you know? And so I got the whole, like, I'm done fighting for love. And then it was even weirder because he made a post about it on his Instagram. And I was like, what the fuck? You were literally, like, subtweeting me. Like, basically, like, talking about the situation without addressing me personally. you know, like, I was like, that is incredibly weird. So I don't know why he would want to sit there and say, like, I don't know what I did. Maybe it's because you're a weird dude. How about that? You know? Like, how about you look at yourself and realize all the weird things that you said to some random girl on the internet? Like, I'm sorry that I have a brain and can, like, realize this shit out.